Fellas, what's going on, man? 1247, a great one. Listen, man, let's fellas, listen. Fellas, I'm gonna come to you directly. Like this, here's the thing. All this that's going on, what is going to be the result of this? Because, okay, cool, everybody's mad and everybody's marching, this, that, and the third. But fellas, let's be honest. What is going to be our resolution? What do we want to change? Because at the end of the day, something has to change, especially for us. Once again, everybody hashtagging blackout this, blackout that. Once again, fellas, it's good hashtagging and this, that, and the third. But once again, there has to be real change, real reform. What do we want specifically from the so-called United States government? What do we want? Because marching around hashtagging just ain't gonna cut it. It can't be no more hashtag, fellas. It can't be no more dances. Can't be no more protesting, man. Protesting has gotten us absolutely nowhere. Appreciated about the awareness of what's going on, but once again, when is the real reform gonna happen? Like I said yesterday, we have to form our own group, fellas. This has to be us. Has nothing to do with the women and children. It has to be about the men now. Has to be about us. We got to put ourselves first now. We what is our demands? Because once again, everything's a charade and everything's for this and posting and, oh, we love you, black man, blah, 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 Black Lives Matter, blah, blah, blah. But once again, fellas, when is real reform going to happen for us? That's all I'm saying. When is it going to happen? When is real reform going to happen? 50 years from now? 100 years from now? So how many more brothers got to die before real reform has to happen? All I'm saying is, fellas, listen, it's good that you're marching and protesting, but once again, if we don't come to the United States government with some type of demand, some type of reform, if we don't come at, first of all, as some type of group or some type of entity, we're just going to keep dying. You know, all the marching and stuff and people getting hurt, it will be all for nothing. We'll be back to ground zero, a circular thing. All the way in the waters, praying, crying, holding hands, tear gassing, rubber bullets, bricks, and all that stuff. All that be for nothing. We'll go around in the same circle again and again and again. Back to our scheduled program, fellas. When is this going to change? Like, for real, for real. What do we even want from the United States government, fellas? Once again, we got to get a little stingy with it, man. It has to be about us right about now. It has to be. It has to be. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, once we get ourselves together, then then everything will trickle down to the so-called community. But it has to start with us first. It can't start with the women and children first. Then it has to be. Now it has to be about us now, fellas. It has to be about us. What do we want? And us just sitting around, like I said, we all, like I said, stuff is going in disarray. But once again, fellas, we have to bring the order to this chaos. If not, all this marching will be for nothing. If we don't have real reform, if we're not trying to get real reform in our government, establish yourself as your own entity, fellas. Like, I mean, come on, man. This is going to be something in the history books they're going to write down, and we're just going to continue the mediocrity. Round and round and round, praying and hoping and waiting on Jesus and all this other stuff, and we have the power to change it. So what do we want? We have a movement. We have the whole world backing us up. What do we want? Of course, Black Lives Matter. Of course, you can march all day. Black Lives Matter. Cool. What does that do? What does that do at the end of the day? Cool. Black Lives Matter. Then what? You marched and you sang songs and you sang Kumbaya and you hugged 1,000 white people. Cool. Now what? All right, get back to all right. Go back to your hood and go back to your places and just continue what you was doing. Come on, fellas. What do we want? We have the momentum. Let's come to the forefront. Let's step up and be leaders. And let's change some things. Let's put some things in writing for real. On every level, the federal level to your local municipals and in your mayor's office and whatever town halls, wherever you live at. It is what it is on all levels. Let's change some things for real. Anyways, you guys like, share, and subscribe. Peace.